The mystery of CERN, where the universe speaks through particles. Beneath the quiet plains that stretch between Switzerland and France lies one of humanity's most ambitious creations, a colossal ring of science, hidden beneath the Earth like a cosmic secret. This is CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, the beating heart of modern physics, where humanity dares to ask questions once reserved for gods and philosophers. What is the universe made of? Where did we come from? And are we truly alone in the infinite web of existence? CERN was born in the aftermath of war, when Europe lay in ruins and visionaries dreamed of rebuilding not only cities, but knowledge itself. In 1954, 12 nations united to create a laboratory that would rise above politics, beyond borders, a place where discovery could become humanity's common language. What began as a scientific alliance slowly evolved into the most powerful window into the universe ever built. At its core lies the Large Hadron Collider, a circular tunnel 27 kilometers long, buried 100 meters below the surface. Within it, particles race at speeds near that of light, colliding with unimaginable energy, recreating conditions that existed just billionths of a second after the Big Bang. Inside that darkness of high-speed collisions, physicists watch tiny fragments of creation appear for the briefest moments, revealing the structure of reality itself. In 2012, one of those collisions unveiled a long-sought secret, the Higgs boson, the so-called God particle. Its discovery confirmed that the invisible Higgs field gives mass to everything that exists, from stars and galaxies to the atoms that form your body. For the first time, humanity touched the fabric of existence. The discovery was not only a triumph of technology, but a profound philosophical event, proof that the human mind could, indeed, decode the code of creation. Yet CERN's story doesn't end with discovery. It continues into the unknown, exploring realms where quantum mechanics bends time and space into paradoxes. Within its detectors, data flows like rivers of starlight, petabytes of information revealing how unstable particles live, die, and transform. Some experiments suggest that space itself might not be continuous, but granular, made of tiny vibrating units of energy, a quantum foam where time may not even exist as we perceive it. This leads to one of CERN's most fascinating and controversial legends, the idea that its experiments might alter reality itself. When beams of energy spiral through the collider, some believe they don't just collide, they resonate. They create quantum echoes that ripple through the structure of space-time. Internet myths and speculative theories claim that during certain experiments, time glitched, that the Mandela effect, those strange collective memories of things that never happened, could somehow be connected to distortions of the quantum field. Of course, physicists deny these claims, but the mystery persists. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere between science and wonder, between data and dream. To those who walk the halls of CERN, the feeling is otherworldly. Giant magnets hum like sleeping dragons. Screens glow with streams of coded light. Scientists from every nation speak dozens of languages, but all share the same devotion: to understand. Above them, the world moves unaware, while beneath their feet, particles collide with energies unseen since the dawn of creation. Here, the border between physics and philosophy blurs. Every discovery brings more questions than answers. Every experiment deepens the mystery. What drives this relentless search? Maybe it's the same force that lit the first human fire, or carved the first symbol on stone: curiosity, the endless desire to know. CERN embodies that primal flame in its purest form. It reminds us that humanity's greatest strength is not power or wealth, but the courage to explore the impossible. Beyond particle physics, CERN has reshaped our world in ways few realize. In 1989, a quiet British scientist named Tim Berners-Lee, working in a CERN office, invented something that would change civilization forever: the World Wide Web. It began as a way for scientists to share data, and soon became the digital nervous system of humanity. In a sense, the same place that explores the universe's smallest particles also created the largest human network ever conceived. But there's something deeper, almost poetic, in what CERN represents. It's a monument to cooperation, proof that nations divided by politics and history can unite for the sake of understanding. It's a cathedral of reason, but also of humility. The scientists here know that every answer opens 10 new mysteries. They chase shadows, seeking clarity in the noise of cosmic whispers. And yet, beyond equations and detectors, something almost mystical seems to dwell in the underground tunnels. Some describe a presence, not supernatural, but emotional. A sense that the universe is aware of being observed, that the particles themselves carry memory, intention, or perhaps destiny. When two beams collide at near-light speed, they become more than matter and energy. They become a dialogue between existence and consciousness. In those microseconds of chaos, the universe may be speaking to itself. CERN's experiments hint at a multiverse, infinite layers of reality stacked upon each other, like reflections in a hall of mirrors. Could each collision create a subtle echo in another world? Could our choices, our timelines, our very identities branch across invisible dimensions? No one knows. But the mere possibility expands the human mind beyond imagination. Standing above the collider, one can almost feel the heartbeat of the Earth, synchronize with the pulse of the machine. It is not destruction happening below. It is creation. Every spark of light is a new beginning, a story written in the language of physics, mathematics, and hope. In the end, CERN is more than a machine. It is a mirror, showing us who we are and what we might become. It reminds us that understanding the universe is not about control, but about connection. Every particle, every vibration, every quantum fluctuation is part of one vast cosmic song, and we are the listeners, the interpreters, the dreamers. When you look at the stars tonight, remember that deep beneath the ground, humans are recreating the moment those stars were born. In that ring of light and steel, the universe is being reborn again and again, each collision a reminder that knowledge is the truest form of faith. And as long as there are questions, as long as curiosity burns in the human heart, CERN will continue to search, not for the end of the story, but for the next chapter of existence itself. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.